Welcome to the program, Mind Your Language, Educated Ghanaian English. It deals with common errors in English and the correct pronunciation of some common English words. I'm Kwame.
And I am Sheila. You're warmly welcome to today's program. Have fun. Mind Your Language, Educated Ghanaian English, Lesson 4.
In this lesson, we shall look at the deviant usage of a common phrasal verb, pick up. For our points of pronunciation, we have the words INCUMBENT and INCUMBENCY. A lot of people do not use correctly the phrasal verb pick up, that is, pick somebody up. We shall explain the usage in 3 ways. The first is
to go somewhere in your car and collect somebody who is waiting for you or who you want to take somewhere.
For example,
I'll pick you up at close of work so that we can go to Novotel to see the art exhibition. What time will you go off work?
Not
I'll pick you at close of work so that we can go to Novotel to see the art exhibition. What time will you go off work?
3 more examples, Sheila.
Mrs. Ivonofori picked up the children from school at 4 p.m. and took them home, served them dinner before she went to her church for choir rehearsal.
Not
Mrs. Ivonofori picked the children from school at 4 p.m. and took them home, served them dinner before she went to her church for choir rehearsal. 2. The police fired warning shots and gave chase in their patrol vehicle. When they caught up with the suspects, they picked them up and sent them to the station for interrogation.
Not
The police fired warning shots and gave chase in their patrol vehicle. When they caught up with the suspects, they picked them and sent them to the station for interrogation. 3. The students waited patiently for nearly an hour after the concert at the British Council Hall before the college bus picked them up and drove slowly through evening rush hour traffic to their campus.
Not
The students waited for nearly an hour after the concert at the British Council Hall before the college bus picked them and drove slowly through evening rush hour traffic to their campus.
Thank you, Sheila. The second usage is
To allow somebody to get into your vehicle and take them somewhere.
for example,
The Metro Mass Transit bus picks up passengers in front of the hospital.
not
The Metro Mass Transit bus picks passengers in front of the hospital.
2 more examples, Sheila.
1. The taxi stopped right in the middle of the busy street and picked up passengers as other road users angrily tooted their car horns.
Not
The taxi stopped right in the middle of the busy street and picked passengers as other road users angrily tooted their car horns. 2. The tourists waited patiently at their hotel for the coach to pick them up to visit the Cape Coast Castle and the Kakum National Park.
not
The tourists waited patiently at their hotel for the coach to pick them to visit the Cape Coast Castle and the Kakum National Park.
The third usage is
To rescue somebody from the sea, a lake, or from a dangerous place, especially one that is difficult to reach.
for example,
A lifeboat picked up survivors after the boat accident on the Volta Lake last Saturday.
not
A lifeboat picked survivors after the boat accident on the Volta Lake last Saturday.
another example, Sheila.
An Air Force helicopter picked up the 2 mountaineers who had been dangerously trapped on the snow-capped mountain.
Not
An Air Force helicopter picked the 2 mountaineers who had been dangerously trapped on the snow-capped mountain.
Thank you, Sheila. Now to a point of pronunciation. The word incumbent is pronounced
Incumbent. A as in cap.
not
Incumbent.
and an incumbent is,
Someone in official position, especially a political one.
for example,
The present incumbent of the Golden Jubilee House.
or
The incumbent president has a 4-year term.
incumbent upon or on somebody means,
Necessary as part of somebody's duty or responsibility.
for example,
It was incumbent on the police to maintain order during the protest march.
then we have incumbency, and it is pronounced
Incumbency.
not.
Incumbency.
And incumbency means,
The official position of somebody or the time during which they have it.
for example,
The minority parties accused the ruling government of abuse of incumbency during the elections.
that's all for now, viewers. I hope you found the lesson useful. Goodbye.